Hello. Since I made the video on the sit at home, I've received a lot of calls, particularly from proponents of the Biafra struggle, calling me all names, giving me all threats. And I must say I'm very, very disappointed. Let me say categorically here that I am the last person you want to make your enemy. I am the last person that you want to make your enemy. And trust me, I am not saying so because I'm dishing out a threat. No. That's not what I'm doing. I'm only saying so because I have a right to the way I think. I have a right to my opinion. I have a right to like something. I have a right not to like something. If before you get your elusive Biafra, you're already gagging people, you're already threatening people, you're already telling people what to do and what not to do, then there is something sinister hidden about the whole quest for that country. Now, you said I should stop talking about Biafra, but I ask you a simple question. I am an Urobo man, great, beautiful, lovely Urobo people. Have you left us alone? You have joined us in this Biafra. How do you want me to keep quiet for something that you have joined me into? Makes no sense to me. If you say I am a Biafran, and you say don't say anything, except it's something good, there's something very, very bad about it already. You see, I am somebody, I'm a very practical person. I don't pursue two things at the same time. I chose to work and realize a Peter Obi presidency because for two things. One, I believe that God works in mysterious ways. Go to the Bible. God chose a Moses who was a stammerer to go and tell Pharaoh to let my people go. A stammerer to talk. If men were to be the judge of God, they would say gods must be crazy. But God knew that Moses grew up in the palace, had a kingly. It was only Moses that could speak to Pharaoh because Pharaoh grew as the younger brother of Moses. So I knew, I had believed even long before Peter Obi came, that the only person that can salvage Nigeria from what it is an Igbo president. The only person that can weave and knit and solve all the problems of Nigeria is an Igbo president. I had believed that always. One thing I never do, one thing that I have learned in my life, staying in the north, is that emotions never achieve anything. What I saw about the Biafra struggle was fraught more with emotion than strategy, than reasoning. Don't forget, I joined IPOB. Regrettably, I must say, regrettably, I joined it. I took the oath, did everything that was asked for me to do. But inside, I saw things that I didn't like, and I left. They made me swear with the life of my children, the life of my mother, the life of myself, everything. And I also said that if I'm also betrayed, that whatever that is wished to happen on me, happens to them. Now, somebody called and said that they've not seen me talk about the release of Nnamdi Kanu. You see, talking about release of Kanu is not the issue. What is the problem is being realistic. Tinubu is not going to release Nnamdi Kanu. You've seen him. Buhari did not release Nnamdi Kanu. There are certain things that Tinubu said is going to start from where Buhari stopped. This is a continuum. It's a continuum. You must be start. You just can't be. I hate people who put emotions first before reasoning. You think I don't want Nnamdi Kanu out, then you don't know me. You think I like what is happening to the Igbos, then you don't know me. You think I like the deaths, people dying. Look, if you have so much lives in Igbo land and allowing some to die unnecessarily because there are so many, that's not the way I think. I am an Urobo man, and I will always be proud and grateful that I'm an Urobo man. If there is another life, I will come again as an Urobo man. But please don't tell me to subvert myself to the dictates of how do you feel? Because you see, if certain things are not happening to you, you feel free to have, leisurely thoughts. How do you feel as an Urobo man? Somebody sits somewhere in Finland, drawing a map, includes me in that map, gives me a name that sounds Igbo. Because the map that he drew with how many states, Delta states inside, those states inside, with names of Igbo nomenclature. And you say I shouldn't say anything. If you don't want me to talk about sit at home, about Biafra, about everything, please don't include my region. And for starters, let me tell you, Delta and Edo was part of Southwest. We were never part of any old Eastern region. We were never. Please get that in line. It was as a result of the marginalization from the Yorubas, we clamored that we wanted our own space and we were given Midwest. It was constitutionally written. There's a document to that region, Midwest. So if because there are Igbos in Delta and therefore Delta is Biafra, there are Igbos in Edo, Edo is Delta, there are Igbos in Benue, Benue is Biafra, then it is also good for the Odua movement to say because there are Yorubas in Benin, in Togo, in Guinea, those places are also Odua. You see, I have my right, and nobody, no matter what kind of intimidation, will make me change the way I think. I love the Igbos. They are very, very good people. But though I believe there are two sets of Igbos. They are the rational one. Trust me, if you speak with these rational ones, you enjoy talking with Igbos. But there are these very extremist Igbo supremacist land expansionist group that believe they know everything. They believe that when God created the world, God gave them more sense than everybody. And the way they think is superior to the way you think. Look, don't come to my page and threaten me. We've gone through this road before with IPOB. Don't let us go there again. I still repeat and I still maintain. Please don't make, I'm not your enemy. Don't make an enemy out of me. It's not going to be good. And it's not going to be sweet. Please, I beg you. Let's pursue one thing at a time. For now, we are pursuing the recovery of our mandate. Let that be our objective. Nnamdi Kanu is not going to die from now to the end of this tribunal. He's not going to die. Trust me, people are angry. People have plans. People are bottled up with a lot of things to do. If the tribunal rules otherwise, if the tribunal tramples on the dictates and wishes of the masses, people have plans. But please, let's not pursue too many things at a time. You want Nnamdi Kanu freed. You want Peter Obi to be president. You want liberation. You want seaports. You want this. You don't do. I don't do things that way. I've said long enough to learn that the Fulani man is always quiet. He doesn't speak. He doesn't talk. He doesn't. No matter what is paining him, you will never see it written in his face. You will never see it written in what he says. You never see it written in his body action. He's always calm, quiet, even in the face of adversity until the day for him to strike. He strikes. This is a beautiful thing to learn by everybody. Every time you talk, the fool that called me this morning, don't call me and threaten me. Who the hell do you think you are? You think I succumb to threats? Don't do that to me. I've not said anything wrong. I've not said anything wrong. If that's how you want Nnamdi Kanu out, by sitting at home, please sit at home. I want Nnamdi Kanu out myself. But I've weighed the odds. I know that the way you are going about it is not what is going to bring him out. The only way that man is going to come out is if a government, a responsible, not necessarily Peter Obi, but a responsible government comes out. The matter before us as Nigeria is bigger than your mere quest for Nnamdi Kanu. It's bigger. It may be big to you, but it's bigger. I am a nationalistic person. If you are for Biafra, I am not for Biafra. Never will. And it's my choice, it's my right. Don't crucify me for having a choice. And that does not mean I hate Igbos. I never will hate Igbos. They are my friends. They are very beautiful. If I without Igbos, I would not even be where I am today. They've been tremendously and immensely helpful to me. But that will not mortgage the way I think or my preferences. So don't call me and threaten me that don't put mouth in the. If you want me to be quiet about Biafra, please stop including my people in Biafra. Then we are even. When you include me and say keep quiet, who gave you that power? You forced me to be a part of Biafra and you say I should keep quiet. You don't get that power, Rich. So please, I repeat again, don't make me your enemy. It's not going to be good. My name is Magnus Orakan. I say please share this post and follow this page now.